here we go again. These are my first impressions of the VIVO X Fold 2, wrapped up in 6 minutes. Let's go. First things first, design. No square backplate like the VIVO X Fold and X Fold Plus, just the camera ring. I like it. The backplate offered no functionality. If they were to add a mini display, perhaps in future, I'd be up for that. As far as other design aspects, it's basically the same looking device in the same colours as the previous generation. Dimensions wise, we are thinner and we are lighter. We are about 35 grams lighter than the VIVO X Fold and 1.5 millimeters thinner than the VIVO X Fold. The X Fold 2 is running the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, the first foldable phone on the planet to do so, and it works. Let me just use my slider, my alert slider, to turn off the volume. The 8 Gen 2 chip has numerous benefits. This has a 4800 milliamp battery and first impressions are solid. This is a 1 to 1.5 day heavy use phone, even with that full 2K display, and that's next up on my first impressions. I did not think this would make as big a difference as it did, but as you can see here, the VIVO X Fold 2 with its 2K resolution display looks stunning. A far superior upgrade, in my opinion, to the X Fold and X Fold Plus. Speakers also fantastic. Obviously there's a lot of space for, sound to reverberate around here. They sound incredible. Here you go. Another aspect on the VIVO X Fold 2 that I like compared to previous generations is a real dedicated flex mode. No, not just it can stay open. This is an actual dedicated flex mode. See here. Super functional if you were wanting to take timed selfies, videos, and you don't have a tripod, but also just to type with. It is handy. You can use it like a tiny mini laptop, I guess, just like the Z Fold 4, but again, a far superior phone. And I should have mentioned when I was talking battery life, because someone asked me on my Instagram actually, I drained this battery last night, installing all the apps, changing battery performance to high, putting all the apps to auto start, which you have to do on a Chinese ROM phone. In the end, it died. I don't know what percentage battery I had when it arrived from Wonda yesterday, but it was around 50%. In the end, it died last night, and this morning I charged it. In the time it took me to get showered and dress my children for school, which was around 31 minutes, it was at 100%. With the included 120 watt charger. Now, that was 31 minutes that I checked it, so it was less than that. I'm going to say it took around 29 to 30 minutes to charge from dead to 100%. Incredible. Again, fastest charging on any foldable device out there. There's a lot of firsts and best of leading class when it comes to the VIVO X Fold 2. Now, as far as cameras go, new sensors, more light, better picture quality, absolutely. However, I'd be remiss of me not to say it's missing one key feature, and that's a periscope zoom lens. It has a 2x telephoto, which takes brilliant pictures, and again, I'm dotting some pictures and videos around as I speak, but it doesn't have a 5x periscope zoom lens. That's a step backwards for me, and that's one of the only step backwards of note and it's a big one that I can say about the VIVO X Fold 2. The other one, which for some people, like Flossie Carter, will be a big thing. If he does review this, I know he's going to mention it, but there's no IR blaster on this phone. Now, for a normal human being like myself that doesn't mind using an actual TV remote to change the TV channels or turn my TV off, I couldn't give a shit. But for some people, mainly Flossie, an IR blaster matters, and there's not one in this device. So overall, first impressions are extremely positive. This was around about $1,400, $1,500. It's a 256GB version with 12GB of RAM. It's UFS 4.0. It's DDR5X. It's the fastest and best RAM. It's the fastest and best chip with a 2K inner display at 120 Hz. Again, looks stunning, super impressed. I will be back with more videos on this. Obviously, I will do a real comparison between the VIVO X Fold Plus and the X Fold 2, the Samsung Z Fold 4 and the VIVO X Fold 2. I'll get all those comparisons and specs videos out as soon as possible, but you have to help me out here. I am sitting at under 2,500 subscribers. You can see here I've got this ready to add into the edit now. I am super appreciative of all of these subscribers. You guys make this hobby more enjoyable for me. But can you honestly sit there and say you have liked my video and subscribed to the channel? I know for a fact that nearly 70% of you haven't subscribed. So if you all just hit that subscribe button, I'll be at 5K subscribers. I'll be able to sleep tonight. And just for a laugh, for the 2 people that have disliked my last 3 or 4 videos, I know you're the same people, and I think it's hilarious that I'm getting all these likes, but it's the same 2 dislikes on all these videos. So keep it up. Thank you to you, as long as you've subscribed. And in all seriousness, I love doing this. I'm not going to stop doing this. I just keep getting comments about how my channel should be so much bigger, and I'm doing so much in relation to Chinese ROM phones, and my videos are super helpful when it comes to purchasing, and I appreciate all that. But the subscribers, when you look at some god-awful channels, like the Chinese channels that have these unboxings with dance music over the top of it, that have like 40,000 subscribers. What? How? So yeah, I can't rely on the YouTube algorithm all the time, sadly. My videos are getting a few thousand views, which is again great, but in my opinion, I deserve more. So help me out, smash the like button, smash subscribe, and until next time, which next time will probably be focusing more on the cameras, and then I'll do the comparisons between the other foldable devices, and then we'll get to the reviews and all that good shenanigans. Until then,